What is up, besties? It is your host, Zoe, and I'm back with another motherfucking episode on the I Overshare Podcast today. I'm sorry if my audio sounds like shit. I recently got a new computer, only to find out that, my most previous episodes were literally just going through my computer's sound because apparently the cord broke, and I didn't know, like a fucking dweeb. So yeah, I would just firstly like to apologize. Michi's little whiz tech ass is gonna help me after, but I currently have work in a couple hours, so I'm trying to get it done now. But I just wanted to apologize for that before I started the episode today. But I hope you guys are all doing great and well. I hope you guys got your manifestation on yesterday, because I know the fuck I did. North Carolina is currently being hit by a hurricane, which is crazy because a bitch from the Midwest, the hurricane is crazy. But yeah, I don't have any business to get to. I did want to say I did make a poll on what episode you guys wanted to hear today on my Instagram, and I mainly post these polls about my episode on my personal Instagram because I feel like there's more traction there currently. I feel like I haven't grown as big of an audience on my Did I Overshare Instagram. So my personal one, if you were wondering, was ZOEEXEE, and you can follow that if you want to be like included in the votes and like knowing when an episode is going to drop and fun stuff like that. So yeah, the one that had the most votes was like going back to school, and it was kind of vague because I really wasn't talking about like going back to school, but I was talking about like school topics, and there's one I wanted to hit on for a little while, but last year I feel like it was just an oddball time to do it because school wasn't starting. So I feel like now's a good time. But the episode today is, do you need college to be successful? Because I feel like now is a really hard transition period, especially if you just graduated high school or, stuff like that, because you start to sit here and beat yourself up and think, oh my gosh, I didn't go to college. Oh my gosh, I'm going to community college. I'm not good enough. Or, this, that, the other. I feel like there's so much debate about college, and it leads to a lot of insecurities, especially for older people and younger people, because I know there's a lot of older people who didn't go to college and now they're 25 and they're like, what am I doing with my life? Did I really fuck it up by not going? I don't think so. And I really wanted to say that firstly. I don't think you need college to be successful, because I think success comes in so many different forms, in so many different ways, and success is different for each person. I currently am in college, and if you truly were to ask me why, I wouldn't have an answer. I'm going to be honest. Because my whole first semester, like freshman year, really fucking got me thinking. And I was like, why am I here? I don't know why I'm here. I don't even know what I want to be. I don't want to work for people. Like, I literally want to do what I want to do. Because, like, me, I'm very neurodivergent, bitch. Like, I want to own a flower business. I want to travel. I want to do this. There's so much I want to do. And I'm like, there's a lot of people who are, like, stuck to nursing or, like, shit like that. And that's not me. So I'm majoring in business, and like I was just in my head this whole time, especially like freshman year in business, you're really not talking about shit. Like, you're literally just talking about, oh, creative ideas, it's fun. And I'm like, why the fuck am I here? Why am I here right now? And it was really stressing me out, and I was just like, well, do I drop out? What do I do? If you currently are in college and you think about dropping out, firstly, I would like you to think it over. And I would always say don't, because personally I've changed my view on college, because I still have that mindset of like, I don't have anything concrete I want to do. There's so much I want to do with my life, and that's okay, and that's what I plan to do. I do know, because I do have works, like it in the works right now for my own business and what I'm doing, and I'm slowly setting that up, and that's what I want to pursue. Like, I've had multiple businesses my whole life, but I like stuff ran by me, and I don't want to be like top level corporate and like, shit like that. And I do continue to have my podcast in the future, and fun stuff like that. I do plan on incorporating writing and becoming an author, like, and stuff like that. So I do plan on staying on that track. But I'm gonna be honest, I think the reason I'm staying in college and why I'm in college right now is just the opportunity to learn. I think there's never too much you can learn. I feel like a lot of people don't learn enough. Even though we're learning every day, I feel like there's so much more we can be exposed to, and college really does help with that, with the multiple majors and minors and studies you can take and stuff like that. I find it beautiful. I actually added on a minor. I plan on adding another one as well, because I'm majoring in business administration. I'm minoring in psychology, but I think I want to minor in African American studies as well, or something along those lines, or like women gender studies. Like, I'm so interested in all that, and especially like issues in parenting and stuff like that. That's why I kind of took on the psychology part of that as well. So I like all of that, and I like learning. So when I felt like I wasn't learning in the beginning, I was like, what the fuck? Why am I here? But also being a business major, I hate math. I'm not a math and science girly. Like I am a history, like language girl through and through. That's it. And when they put me in fucking statistics, bitch, I have to take, no, not statistics, economics. It's all the same shit. Dog gives me a stroke. But now I was taking microeconomics. Now I got to take macro, and now I got to take calculus again. I want to throw up this school year. Because what the fuck? What the fuck, guys? I can't, like, if I look, every time I would walk into my economics class, I'd look, because it was a lecture. Like, who puts that kind of class in a lecture? That's psychotic. Because I literally need you to stop here, come over to me, show me how the fuck to do this so I can learn how to do it. And you might have to do it 4 more times. And it's like no matter how much, because I try to teach myself at home and it still wasn't fucking working. I'm like going so off a tangent. But anyway, yeah, every time I walk in the class, I just freeze. Like the second I seen shit I didn't understand, like a whole bunch of numbers and symbols and shit like that, my brain literally turned off and I picked up my phone. Or I like would do something else because I just shut down. And I don't know why, but I feel like now that I'm kind of expanding into like some minors that I feel like will help keep me afloat and stuff I'll actually be interested in and actually forcing myself to learn, I'll do that. But I think the main point I'm trying to get at is college is a learning experience. I truly do believe college is a learning experience, and I think it's beautiful to learn, but I don't think you have to learn strictly from college. Like, you can pick up a book, you can pick up, apprenticeships and stuff like that. There's so much more out there than college, and I just hate the idea, especially I feel like older people, like our parents and like grandparents and people like that, are the ones who really push it, but didn't go to fucking college themselves, question mark, because what? But anyway, like I hate that narrative that you're not going to be shit if you don't go to college. But I would like to say, I was kind of, when I went back home for the Christmas time, I was like, so many people I went to school with, like I can name over 15 right now that dropped out. And I was like, what the fuck? Why did they drop out? Why? Because it's like, and I know, but it's like, it's these people, it's not like these people I thought, like, it's going to sound fucked up, but it's not like they were going to school to be lawyers and shit like that, It's like, and I'm just like, what the fuck, please, babe, why are you dropping out? And then you drop out with no plan. And I don't think you need a plan to, continue your future. I go blindly with everything I do. But you don't want to do anything, you don't even want to work. That's the thing, you want to party. And that is where I believe that's a fine line. And I think that's what people confuse college with. Like, you're either in college or you're a dropout and you're partying and you're dumb and this, that, the other. That is not true. Some people either take a year off, they don't go to college so they can master something else, or they make their own fucking business themselves. They do an apprenticeship. They do so many different things. You don't need college to do that. But you can't be lazy if you're not going to go to college, You can't be lazy if you're going to be in college. It's a two-way street. You literally have to get it. I feel like it's harder when you're not in college because you have nothing holding over you. Like, you can't fail out. You can't do anything. There's no consequences. It's just you living life because now we're kind of free, right? You have to have discipline. And there's a lot of people that don't have discipline, and then when they get in their 30s, they hate their lives because they made no moves to get where they wanted to be. And it's okay. I think, in my opinion, as a young adult, you're supposed to make so many wrong moves. You're not supposed to find what you're supposed to do until your 30s. So if you don't do anything and now you're in your 30s lost, that's your fault. But if you're in your 20s and you're trying every new hobby, every new job, and you haven't found anything that stuck, that's okay. That's okay. You might not find your dream job till you're 50. But as long as you're trying and you're constantly on that learning battle and you're still doing things, I think that's success in its own way. You don't need college to do that. Some people go to college and still hate their lives when they're 30, still end up not doing anything with that degree because a lot of it, certain degrees you can't do much with. And there's something I wanted to touch on because there's this big debate going on TikTok, and it's like, oh, you guys are mad because you're not succeeding in life, or you're not becoming rich, but you're majoring in hobbies. First off, there's 2 points I would like to make here, and by hobbies they mean the arts, the liberal arts. And my college is very big on liberal art, like And I think I have two sides to this. And I was just talking about it with my best friend because she's like in the arts, she's in acting and all that other shit. Like all the friends I fucking make are in the arts, and I'm not in the arts. Like, is this a sign? I can't sing though, so no, it's fucking not. I can't do any of that shit. But I agree to an extent. I agree that you cannot be mad if you're not. Well, no, you can be mad. You can't be so frustrated in the fact and blame it on college that you didn't go anywhere because you majored in art. Because I feel like when you're majoring in art, you already need to know what industry you're stepping into. Because in that industry, it is extremely hard to get picked. It is extremely hard to do anything, which is fucked up. I agree. There's so many people who produce art every single day, who don't even go to college, who are in college, who do everything, who just don't even get noticed because they haven't been scouted since they were 2. They haven't been in the industry since they were 2. And I think that is the thing when you're thinking about major. If you truly want to go farther, I feel like you really need to work your ass off and stay on it, because in that industry there's no other way to get there. For nurses, you can go to multiple different hospitals all around the world. For the arts, you got this one producer, and if he doesn't pick you, babe, you're fucked. And that's why I don't think people should stop the arts. I think we need more majors in the arts and stuff like that, because I feel like with our new generation coming up, they're going to be the people picking that. They're not going to be, we're going to be the ones hiring ourselves. Because I feel like now it's just a whole bunch of old white men, to be honest, who have the same actors who've been scouted since they were like 1. It's literally the same thing. And I agree with that, because it is harder for them. They should be disappointed because they're not getting picked in their 30s, still not doing anything, but they've had this passion their whole lives. I don't think it's wrong for them to pursue that, which was the whole argument on TikTok. They're trying to bash them because they're a nursing major, and they said, I don't give a fuck, you hotshot bitch. Like, I can't, and I hate smart people. God, it's the rage in me. It's the jealousy in me. I hate smart people. I love them. I love them with my whole soul, and I love a smart bitch through and through. But when we're talking about majors and I hear a bitch say, oh, I'm like majoring in like biochemistry. Girl, get the fuck out of my face. Get out of my face. Guys, I'm really trying to be in a good mood, but I'm really about to cry. I don't know if it's because I'm about to start my period, because everything's pissing me the fuck off and I want to die and I'm so pissed off. It's okay, I'm not gonna cry. It's fine. Anyway, what I was saying is I hate when a bitch would come up to me. We're talking about majors. And I'm like, oh, I'm a business major. And she was like, oh, I'm majoring in biochemistry. Get the fuck out of my face. Get the fuck out of my face. I don't care. I'm so proud for you, and I'm never going to yuck your yum. I love that shit for you. Please eat. Like, you're the baddest bitch I've ever seen. Or, like, bitches who major in, like, tech or, like, coding. Oh, my gosh, you're the hottest bitch I've ever seen. But internally, I'm like, oh, fuck. Why can my brain capacity not do that? Like, because honestly, if college wasn't such a, I don't know. I don't know if I'd go simply because I like learning. I think that's why I'm still in it, like I said before. But I feel like if I didn't have the pressures, I don't know if I would have went. I'm going to be so honest. But I don't regret it at all, because I do think it's a big place to learn, whether you take your degree with you or not. And that was my take on the arts. I definitely think, bitch, still major in the arts. You need to be the people who change it and make the industry not so fucking hard to get into. Because if my best friend doesn't fucking end up on Broadway, I'm going to start knocking bitches' necks off. I'm going to let that be known now. But another thing about college, there is so many jobs you can get and make great money without college. There's government workers. There's, like, the trades, all the fucking trades. You can be, like, dental assistants. You can be techs and, like, shit like that. There's so many industries you can still make good money without college. Granted, in some places, you're going to make more money in college. Like, with some degrees, you're going to make more money in college because you can only get this high-paid job with that degree. So, like, you also have to differentiate that, but you also still need to realize that there's money out there without college. You do not need college to make money. You don't at all. And I believe school is just an extra building block, and not everyone needs an extra building block. School is not for everybody. Some people have hated school and done horrible in school since kindergarten and hate it. Don't continue that. Babe, if you're not excelling, don't do that. School is not for everybody, but school is for some people, So, like, for me, when we first moved down here, he went to trade school to be an electrician. First of all, trade schools in the South, That's crazy. It was a little crazy experience for him. But he ended up pulling out just because he didn't like the union he was with. But then he just started nursing school like last month. And he just made a transition. He was in a community college last year for like medical. He didn't know exactly what, but now he's at a whole new college. It's good to change around. Never let people like make you wait. What? I'm having a stroke. Never let people make you think that change is not good. You can change a college 9 times and transfer. If you need to find your fit, find your fit. And if it's not there, it's not there. You don't feel it. It's to each their own. And now he's at a new place and he loves it. And, he's going in nursing and he looks good in some fucking scrubs, girl. But yeah, I just think change isn't bad. And to the whole community college thing, bitch, y'all are saving money? Hello? But I don't know why people yet, like, go in on community college so bad because you're literally getting the same exact education. Maybe if it's like, I feel like law school and stuff is different. Like any other major, bitch, you can do the exact same thing there. Exact same thing. And please don't ever think just because you're in community college, just because what social media says and what the standards are, that you're any less or you're not as good as somebody who is in like a big university. Because girl, fuck them. And also don't believe, like let's say you didn't get an Ivy League or something like that. Girl, that's okay. That does not matter. Like it's not that deep because you know what? Some people who go to Ivy Leagues still end up hating their lives, still not finding what the fuck they want to do. Like everybody's has their own journey. Not everybody's is the same and not everybody's successful doing the same thing. And you really just have to test the waters to figure this out. There's no shame in not going to college and there's no like, you're not better because you are in college. Like there's two different things. There's so many successful ass people out here who didn't even do a lick of college. Some people didn't even finish high school. Now I'm going to say you need to finish high school. Because you need that for most things you do in life. And that, you can finish high school. I promise you can finish high school. But yeah, like I said, some specific careers you can get way higher because of college. I do believe if you want to go into law, you want to go to medical, or like math or some shit like that, I believe go to college. I think you are going to have your best chance of learning, your best chance of getting to the top, and, getting to the best field and stuff like that with college. So I believe certain like career fields, college is more beneficial. I'm going to say needed for some because really it is needed for some. You can't get a lot of places without it. But for all the other shit, like you can really like figure that shit out because there's so many loopholes away. Like honestly, all you need is the right connections. You need the right marketing strategies if you really want to market yourself and stuff like that. That's all you need. That's all you need. And you just have to have belief in yourself and you have to have motivation to want to find what to do. It's okay to be stuck and, working a dead-end job at 25 and you didn't go to college and now you feel like you're watching people your age get married, this, that, the other, and you're not doing anything. And that's okay and that's your journey. So what? So fucking what? You're figuring it out. Just because she figured out or he figured it out before you does not mean you're any less. But like I said, college is just an extra learning opportunity. And before, success comes in so many ways. Success can be becoming a mother. Success can be having grandkids. Success can be finally leaving your ex. Success can come in so many different ways. People can make success seem like it only comes from a job. No, you can be happy as hell in life and have the worst job. Literally. Like you can be making minimum wage, living check to check, but still be happy as shit. Because that's success to you. That's happiness to you. That it just comes in so many different forms, and you really have to grasp on that your life is not going to look like everybody else. It's not picture perfect. It's not all going to be the same. What makes you happy is not going to make them happy. Just because they want more, they have a bougier life or a nicer life. So fucking what? Like, so fucking what? If a license is required, I say yes to college. But I will always agree that education is power. I do believe knowledge is power always. So if you're not going to go to college and you're not going to get like an extra push for education, I do believe you either need to pick up them books, you need to start exploring new opportunities, or start meeting people who are like cooler or into new different shit. Like you can learn every day from people, but like sitting in a group of 5 people who don't do shit but smoke weed and sit here every single weekend, babe, you're not learning shit. Nothing. Am I saying sitting there smoking weed every weekend's wrong? No, but I'm saying when you hit that high, bitch, pick up a book. Look up a new topic on TikTok. Go on a deep dive on Reddit. Like, do something where you're still stimulating your brain because you're not getting that stimulation. And knowledge is power, always and forever. If you are smart, I feel like that is the most attractive thing in you. And I'm not saying smart like school-wise, like knowing your numbers and this, that, the other. A well-versed person knows knowledge, like has knowledge about random ass historic events, random people, random quantum physics, like, shit like that you just pick up over time. And I feel like that is key. That is knowledge is power. And I feel like that will have such a bigger effect on the world rather than having one degree that you do nothing with, And nothing, like, I have a last couple, fuck. I have a couple more things I want to say, but nothing is a race on who finishes first and who finishes the best. Bitch, you can come in last place, because I know I used to. And you could always be the second best or the worst. Like, it doesn't matter. As long as you're doing your all and doing your best to keep going, not give up and not throw your life away, that's fine. That's fine. And some people's lives really do look different. Like, if after working your job and you want to come home and smoke and go to bed and then you wake up the next day and do the exact same thing, but you're happy, congratulations. You're happy, and I'm happy for you. Not everybody's success looks the same. And from another podcast, what I'm going to say, because I love this saying. Ever since I've been saying it, it's so good. But don't yuck other people's yum. And I do believe, like, a lot of people decide to go to college way later in life. You could be 35 and have this revelation that, oh my gosh, I want to go back and get my degree. It's never too late. It's never too late to learn more, and it's never a bad thing to learn more. College is extremely expensive, and a lot of it's hard to get into. Like, shit is hard, So don't ever put pressure on yourself because you're not ready as a 19-year-old, and maybe you don't have financial assistance from your parents and shit like that. Go back when you do, when it's all you. There's no rush on it at all. There's not. It's your life. You're literally choosing how fast you go. Just don't compare yourself to your neighbor, because comparison is the thief of all fucking happiness. And you'll get to where you want to be. It doesn't matter how old you are, where you're at in life, or, it really doesn't matter. So I think that was this first back to school episode I wanted to do. I'm trying to think of other ones to do, but I'm going to start with this one, of course. But I hope I cleared up any, guys, please, I'm really about to get pissed off. It's okay. We're fine. I really hope I gave clarity to those who have been contemplating whether they're going to go to college and beating themselves up about it and, making the comparisons of, oh, I'm not good enough. What if I want to drop out this year? If you have the intent to drop out and you have not changed your mind, but you have a plan after, so fucking what? Bitch, you want to go DJ? Pursue your fucking dreams and live your life traveling. Do what you do. So I really hope this episode helped clear that up for you guys. And no matter what you do in life, you can do no wrong. It's your life. You can literally do no wrong. But yeah. All right. I love you, besties. And I hope you guys follow the Did I Overshare Instagram, the Did I Overshare Podcast. And leave a rating and a review, please, please, please. On Apple and Spotify. Spotify, I should have like a little poll question up. I'm probably going to ask like if you guys have went back to college or something like that. And I do have a Google form on the Did I Overshare Instagram if you guys would like to submit your own episode recommendations. That is up. It's in the little highlights bin. And I would just like to say I love you guys all so much, and thank you guys for listening. Bye.